That's fine.
I was just going to text that
We're live?
we're live.
I'll do that. You want to do that? I'll do that. Oh, you can't. I'm saying I can text since you have the camera.
I had to text the XFL. You're not in the XFL.
Oh, and in NFC. There's AFC. I always have to get off the Wi-Fi in order to see the. I think it's because our security thinks there's something corrupt in the show. So oh, there it is. It showed up right on the front page. That's awesome. Hey, look, there we are. We still have a whole minute. What are we gonna do? Plus, we have a minute and a few extra seconds because the goes a little bit long.
It ends at like 2 seconds.
I know.
It's not that big of a deal.
Sure.
You need me to fix this for
If
next week?
you were 2 seconds off, then hey, we don't have to change it for next week. And I think it shows who we really are anyway. So we are a professional show. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You trying to find the show?
Yeah.
Just follow the link.
Well,
Click the live. There you are. 18.
1760.
Are you changing it right now?
Changing something else.
Oh, I was like, what are you doing?
Changing the audio delay.
Is it okay if I use Curdy as a phone rest? 2, 1, 0. Welcome to the Fox Valley Fantasy Football Show.
Episode 15.
Is it really?
15 already,
Wow.
yeah.
I'm glad when it's gonna be done. I gotta tell you, to be
Me
honest.
too.
This is exhausting work. Anyways, I'm John, my co-host PD here, my co-host Nathan here, because Aaron is sick.
Why are we mad? I'm mad that Aaron's sick.
You're mad Aaron's sick,
We need him
or you're
back.
mad he's sick?
I don't buy you sick. Come on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, let's get to what we're mad about. Are you want to go? You want to go? Who wants to go?
I mean, I'm mad that Isaac beat me, but, you know, I'll get more into that later.
Are you?
All
It
right.
doesn't sound like you're that mad about
Yeah,
it.
you sound
I
pretty.
mean-
He's kind of moved
He's
to
like,
the acceptance phase.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I'm doing better than Aaron. So that's all I care about, but I'm still mad.
You can
that
still
a-
wear your T-shirt that says you're better than him.
I'm still mad that a shilp is doing better than me right now.
Any shilp. So Isaac didn't do anything wrong, but because it's Aaron's son.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
I'm mad about, well, I'm more depressed about Micah Parsons.
Oh,
Big
little
sad.
tear, little tear.
I am mad that the Lions couldn't do us the slightest favor of beating the Rams. I am mad that Phillip Rivers and the Colts couldn't hold on and beat the Seahawks. I am mad that everything was going perfectly while I was driving in my truck, listening on the radio. It was all great. I walk in the house, and what's the first thing I see when I turn the TV on is Micah Parsons walking out of the stadium. And then I see the score of the Lions game. I see the score of the Seahawks game. And everything just went poorly as soon as I turned the TV on. So I just sat there depressed on the couch.
I mean, I'm mad that I had to draft J.J. McCarthy, too.
First
Because
of
of
all,
Patrick
hold
Mahomes.
on. Don't talk to me. Lost first round of the playoffs, boy. And you're mad about real life instead of fantasy
I'm not
football.
mad about anything fantasy this
Well,
season.
I am mad about that. I had to watch entire Sunday Night Football to see if I was going to win. It was a Vikings game, but I needed CeeDee Lamb to get a bunch of points.
Yeah.
So I'm rooting for one
The
player
team
on the
picking.
Cowboys against my team, and the entire time I'm losing still. So I'm potentially losing the entire time to Aaron, and I don't want to do that.
That's rough.
I know, and I'm just... No, wait. Aaron was Monday night. Anyways, I don't remember who it was. Too many leagues. But then, Vikings up big, kind of. Garbage time reception. This last and only reception of the fourth quarter puts me over the top. I just had to wait the whole time. I was mad the whole time until the end. And guess what happened on Monday night? The same exact thing, but with a different player. I'm playing Aaron Monday. Sunday night was Ben Butcher. Not Ben Butcher. I don't even remember who I play anymore. Anyways, Aaron was Monday night, and he had Jalen Warren. Hold on a second. Let me just double check here. Yeah, I played Aaron, and the whole time I'm seeing if I'm going to win, and I don't want Warren to score any points. I have to watch. I don't want to watch this game. The Monday night game was horrible.
That was pretty bad.
The teams
yeah.
I don't like, and I had to watch Aaron Rodgers of all people, but I got to root against him, so that was good. But the good news is Jalen Warren did not score many points, so I beat Aaron.
I'm happy about that.
So I'm happy about that. So I was just mad that I had to watch all those games until the fourth quarter to see if I was going to win, but then I won. And by the way, Cheryl in the chat, she's mad that both the toddlers are sick.
Yeah.
I like how you're mad about real football, and she's mad about the children
About
being
real life
sick.
stuff.
Yeah, balance.
I am
there.
mad about my kids being sick too.
All right,
Never win.
tell us what you're mad about in the chat as soon as you jump in. Also, keep playing your games because there's draft implications, fish implications.
Yep.
If you are in the bottom feeders and you give up, you might have to end up with a fish prominently displayed in your house the entire off season for a whole year.
Right.
But also, the more you win in the playoffs, even if you're out in the first round, like some people,
Mm-hmm.
you made it in both, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
This is-
there's- where's
this
the?
is
You have
nearing
you have
last
the
year.
super thing
It's
that
over
we're
there.
gonna have.
It's over there. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go get it when you tell
Okay.
me. But you can increase and improve your draft position if you keep winning. So keep on playing. Let's get to the water bet preview.
All right, going through water bets from last week in the NFC, we had Dave versus Aaron. Aaron loses the first round of the playoffs in both leagues, mind you.
Yay!
So all three of us picked Dave to win. Aaron didn't actually pick because he wasn't here, but he's got to
He
pick
did
himself
pick
anyway.
because it was him.
So Aaron gets one for that.
Yes.
In the AFC, we had Isaac versus Nathan. Isaac won.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
I picked Isaac, didn't
Well
I?
done, Isaac. Yes.
Oh,
You
nice.
And Aaron picked Isaac. Well, we assume Aaron picked Isaac.
Yeah.
We never picked Nathan.
We pick for him when you're
me
not
and
here.
Nathan both picked Nathan. That means you and me get one for that one.
Sorry.
Yeah, haha.
In the XFL, let me walk you through this. We did the crazy
Holy
thing where
cow.
we
I lost
picked
every
all
one.
the matchups. Now, in the first one, Brenna versus Rachel, there was a major spread, and you had bet that Rachel would cover the deficit, which
Yeah.
she did.
Yes!
She still lost, but she covered the deficit, so we both owe him a candy bar.
All right.
I
Buy him
need a candy bar from each of you.
I'll
But
buy
I
you
got-
one from the
but I
youth
get wet
snack stand.
tonight.
But you get wet because of
That's
it.
horrible.
Cheryl versus
Two candy bars.
Cheryl versus Allie. You picked Allie for the comeback. She did not win, so you get
What
another one for
happened
that.
to her team?
Me versus Ethan. You wanted Ethan to win and get the comeback. He did not, so you get one for that.
Ethan!
And we all picked Gracie to beat Richard, and she did. So we'll get to those later.
Awesome.
So you get 2, and Nathan gets 1 from the XFL, which means you get 2 total. Aaron gets 1 plus 2 from last week. I get 1, and you get 2.
Wait a second.
tonight.
I shouldn't have to get wet XFL because Aaron doesn't get wet XFL.
Well, he didn't pick. He wasn't here.
It doesn't matter. We should make him take
His
2.
are cumulative. He already gets
I know,
3.
but I got wet last week.
And? Stop
He should
complaining,
get
just
more
take the
wets.
water bets like a man.
All right, let's get to the AFC
Let's
matchups.
go.
There's your
Co-host,
placeholder.
Mr. Nathan Case.
All right, so the first matchup is the geriatric juggernaut
Thank you, man.
I love all the new
against
names.
Aaron. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you for picking the team names.
I mean, I loved it. That was like the coolest thing ever, and I mean, it made sense.
You didn't love that I won. You love that Aaron lost.
Yeah,
All right.
always. Pastor John scored 136 points to Aaron's 133.64. I mean, for Pastor John, like, he was surprised this week that he had the #1 overall seed.
Did you know I was the #1 seed in the
Yeah,
AFC?
because I was the #2.
Really?
Yeah.
My team is horrible.
Your
Aaron's
team
been
was
making.
good
enough,
He's been
I guess.
making fun of me all year. How
Aaron's
am I
team's
number
been
one?
horrible.
Aaron's-
Aaron's team's been
Aaron's-
horrible.
Well, the
Aaron's
reality
in the
that just
playoffs.
proves the point that the AFC is the
Yeah.
youth league.
I mean, you beat me, so... Well, wait.
No, he lost to you earlier.
Yeah, you
this
lost
year.
to me. Thank you.
the good news is I beat Aaron by 2.46 points.
I'm happy
Yes.
about that. You took McBride.
Trey McBride. Yep.
Early in
In the draft, I drafted him really early.
He did, yeah.
He hasn't been a difference maker
He has
at
not.
all this year
Yeah, he has
until now with 12 receptions,
Right now.
13 targets, 134 yards, 2 tutties, while CD saved your bacon.
That's true.
Trey McBride won you the match, and you get the Unicorn Award.
You got to make a unicorn.
There you go. He's the unicorn.
We're gonna be
But-
best friends forever, and I'll name you Pointy.
We need a backup unicorn. That's all
We
I'm
do.
saying. We need a
I
backup
should have snagged
unicorn.
Pointy, although that's a terrible idea for a sick girl.
Okay.
Stealer.
All right.
What happened with Aaron's team?
Now, Aaron, out of town last week and sick this week. Come on.
Come on,
I
man.
don't buy it.
Playoffs?
Yeah, right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
This week now, he owes 2 weeks of water bets. He will be drenched with 29.
That's right.
He got 29 from Bijan and 42 from Amon-Ra
St. Brown.
St. Brown. Scores like that, he should have beaten Pastor John.
He should have killed me.
Yeah.
Big, but I mean, come on.
He would have gotten a
Alright.
Randy Ermers, beat me as the 8th seed in the playoffs like last year.
But instead, he had Tyler Warren with 7. D. Smith. Devonta Smith was 7.
Teteroa.
McMillan with 4.5.
Kyle Manungai.
Manunga. 3.3 with him, and I mean he lost because he just didn't have the power.
I just can't do it, Captain. I didn't have the power.
We, gonna... Never mind. Go ahead.
I was just going to say I was very glad to... I wrote the AFC script this week. Aaron, that one was for you.
Nice. Should we rotate through these? Can I do this one?
Sure.
All right.
Oh,
Next
this
matchup
is
here.
yours.
Yeah,
This is
next
mine, yep.
matchup.
It's Danny Manny's farting fannies versus some say I'm the best Casey. No one
Ooh.
says that, Casey. Especially after this week, because I dominated you 164 to 146, the 5 seed upsetting the 4 seed. Only 2 players in single digits for Casey, right? Lowest at 8.
Wait till he says
No,
it.
or is this me?
No, you're going to grab it. Get your hands on it.
Lowest at 8 points,
being
11
sly.
points for my kicker, Mevis. 13 from
Who
Jonathan
is
Taylor.
Mevis?
Mevis is the
I
Rams
understand,
kicker.
but still.
He's a nobody. I don't know. Jonathan Taylor only got me 13.
That's crazy.
15 from Terry McLaurin. Happy with that one. The Eagles defense getting me 16 points.
That was
though.
nice.
Really?
17 from Saquon. 20 from Mike Evans.
Gutsy.
Welcome back to him.
Woohoo.
Yes, that was a gutsy move with that one. 22 from Jackson Dart and 31 from Travion Henderson. Let's go. It is good enough to give me the juggernaut of the week.
Stops me. I'm raw power.
I am raw power. Casey, 23 from Jalen Hurts. 23 from Devonta Swift. No, DeAndre Swift.
There you go.
23 from the Ravens defense. That was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And Burrow and the Bengals and 4 other starters in the teens. Overall, 146 points. Would have beaten him.
Yep. But not you.
But not me. Round 1 of the playoffs, Casey gets knocked out. Come on, man.
Come on, man. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. You're making money.
He
Come
said
on.
tonight that he didn't even know it was the playoffs.
Well, here's the other
And
thing.
now
Well,
he's
he
out.
needs a come on man just for that.
Yeah.
Come
But-
on, man.
146 and he loses in the playoffs. That's
Oh.
rough. All right, am I doing the next one?
You doing this one or is
All right.
Nathan
I can
doing
do it.
this one?
Who?
This is Nathan's.
This
Oh,
is me.
Nathan.
All right, next matchup is God Dorched Isaac by Rise to the Occasion, me. I mean, Isaac with 160 to 155. 2 seed by me versus 7
Loses
seed.
to the 7
Well
seed.
done, Isaac.
Way to go, Isaac. I mean,
Isaac, if you're watching, gloat in the chat.
come on. Like, Isaac's team shows up just for the playoffs, and the 3 players that do so good for him is Nico Collins with 23, Dallas Goddard with 25, and 32
I
from
wrote a lot of
James
stuff
Cook.
today.
Like,
Yeah.
Isaac gets the upset and wins a seldom used 3 Musketeers award.
All for one. One for all.
That's kind of a loud one.
That's a loud one. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I got to interject. Nathan had fun beating all of the show hosts this year.
The best
in
thing
the
ever.
regular
Oh,
season.
jeez.
Who's laughing now?
I like them
Nathan?
apples, Nathan.
We both won in the playoffs. You had George Kittle with 22, Puka with 29. Am I in the right game again, or am I off again? You had Puka,
Yeah.
that's right, because I lost to both of you last week. You
I
had
have
Puka
Puka
with
the other week.
29, and
Oh.
won it for you last week against me, but not so much this week. 31 from Travis Etienne, 155 is an amazing point total. You would have beaten me too, but I got the number 1 seed. Sadly, you got the number 2 seed and had to go against Isaac,
If
and he lost. That makes Nathan, with 155, this week's biggest loser.
if Achan would have just scored in the 2 minutes,
Excuses.
I
But
would
he-
have won.
But he didn't.
Excuses.
He didn't though. But I mean, at least I got to change all 3 of your guys' names, which was, I mean, amazing.
I don't even mind my name.
I mean, I love yours, but his and Aaron's, I mean, it was fun doing it, and I can't wait to do it next year.
All right,
All
the
right,
next
we're up to the bottom
matchup, the
feeders.
final playoff game before the bottom feeders, if you can call this a game. It was Pikek Buka, Judah, versus Warren from My Arrest, Micah. 116 to 105. You had 155 and lost.
know.
Look at this one. The 3 versus the 6, and Judah with Jamison Williams with 27. No one else in the 20s, however, hence the low score. Thankfully, he played Micah, who only had 105. Because of the matchup, I'm giving Judah a Praise the Lord award. Usually we save this next. He's getting a bonus award for
Ooh.
a lower score. But it's the playoffs. Judah also gets the Pillow Fight Award.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
116 to 105. It was
I mean,
horrible.
Judas
Pathetic for a
Judas
playoff
had such a
matchup.
great record all year, or great scores all year, and those were the low ones this week.
And so Micah, 45 from Trevor Lawrence, or this time his team would have been worse. 45. So he had 55 apart from Trevor Lawrence. That's horrible. 6 of his 10 starters in single digits. I have a quote from the group text from Micah himself. Worst week of football in a long time. Fantasy, Packers collapse, Parsons out for the year, cooked. He had a fried egg emoji. But instead, I'm giving Micah a seldom used award. His team got flushed.
I'm not
So-
sure that's seldom used. That's never used. That's a brand new one.
Well, it's been years since we probably used it. All right, now the bottom feeders, and I don't know how the playoffs work because they got 3 games. Do you know how it works? Because it was 9, 10, 11, 12 versus each other. So
Yeah. So now the winners from last week's bottom feeders play the losers from the playoffs. And no, I actually don't.
It doesn't
no, because
matter.
I
I
played
haven't
Casey
looked.
this week.
you do number 1, you do number 2. The first bottom feeder matchup.
All right, first bottom feeder matchup is likely going fishing. Ben, like the name Ben, versus
'Cause
beat
it's
me
true.
once, shame on me, beat me twice, shame on
Josh.
I love that.
Good job.
157 to 97.
Ooh.
Josh beats Ben this week.
Oh,
20 points. All right, yeah, this is Josh we're talking about here. 20 points from Troy Franklin.
Who's that?
Who is Troy Frank?
Exactly.
Is that the Broncos receiver? Yep.
You had to think about it, though.
21.5 from Dalton Schultz.
What? That's a lot of points.
24.5 from Josh Allen. Okay.
To be expected.
Yep. 24.7 from Tyrone Tracy.
Wow.
That I'm shocked about. He
Right.
hasn't done anything.
25.3 from Cortland Sutton.
That's incredible.
Incredible. Not credible.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
But 157. Too bad it's in the bottom feeders. Won several matchups in the playoffs, but his team finally decided that they would start working hard.
Josh's first good game of the season is in the bottom feeder playoffs.
You can't stop this!
I didn't really want to say anything because it's the bottom feeder. So
Ben, last year's conference champion.
Wow.
Wow, how the mighty have fallen.
Yep.
The first winner of the Mansard Trophy. I didn't realize it was called the Mansard Trophy until I just saw it there. And they're like, why is my name
So
on
I
this?
want you to know that we announced it last year when we presented the trophies, and you were there, and I could take
I
you
don't
to the
remember
live
this
show and
at
show
all.
you where we talked about it.
Why
So-
did we name it the Mansard Trophy?
Because you are the co-host, and you're in charge of the AFC, and Aaron was in charge of the NFC.
No.
So
Okay. All right.
Other way around.
we're trying to do something nice. If you want me to, I'll
No,
take the
it's
nameplate
fine.
right
I
off.
will gladly accept my name on
All
the
right,
trophy.
tell us what else happened to
11
Ben.
points from Khalil Shakir, 10 points from Woody Marks, 10 from RJ Harvey after last week.
He was huge last week.
Yep. 7 from Omarion Hampton, only 4 from Justin Jefferson.
Horrible. This is the best.
0 receptions and 0 targets for who?
That's a good question. Oh, Isaiah Likely.
Isaiah Likely.
His starting tight end, 0.0,
Ben's
0
team,
receptions,
of
0
course, we gotta use
targets.
it. Was hardly working.
Ben don't like to work. He just play on the drum all day.
All right, next matchup.
Next matchup.
Big fan of Week 14 Brody versus Laporta Potty Party.
Yikes.
Be Laporta Potty pig
Eric.
party at this point.
Brody with 155 to Eric's 93.
It's not good.
Brody won equal to
So, Brody.
1/3 of his wins. He won 3 in the whole regular season. He's run 1 in the playoff postseason.
only starter in single digits was Monty at
David Montgomery, 9 points.
Dwight.
Sorry, that's my
Monty.
shorthand.
No, you're fine. 9.2 points, but a great team effort highlighted by 22 points from Stafford and 24 points from Jamar Chase. Brody gets the Wonder Twins.
Wonder Twin powers activate. Shape up, octopus.
Form of an ice unicycle.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Eric.
Horrible week. I mean, lost to the 12 seed. Like, Eric, do better.
Just do better.
3 players in double digits compared to 9 from Brody.
9 had Brody in double digits. Eric had 3.
I mean,
90%, 30%.
4 from Stephon Diggs.
The Patriots, Stephon Diggs.
Boo. And Mark Andrews could have gotten this award from Eric, but 0.2 points.
Minus 0.2
Oh,
points.
yeah, sorry. Minus 2 points from Bam Knight. Even worse, minus 2 points from the Patriots.
How about them defense? Now keep reading.
Who allowed the Bills to come back and beat Eric's real life favorite team, and Eric, the Blunder Twins?
Wonder Twin powers activate. Shape up, octopus.
Form of an ice unicycle.
I just like how the Patriots lost. Did you guys see any of
That
that game?
was amazing.
I can't imagine how Eric felt that day, that night.
I texted Eric on Sunday and I said, "Go, go, Buffalo!" So I mean,
The only thing worse than the Chiefs being a number 1 seed is the Patriots again being a number 1 seed.
Yeah.
So.
Well, continue.
he also gets a second award for being the lowest scorer. Eric won this week's caboose. Way to go, Eric.
Do you like all that Patriot stuff I put in there?
I do,
That was
yeah.
amazing.
Stephon Diggs did him bad. The defense did him bad, and then the team actually
He's
lost.
probably not even watching. They all went to Culver's just to rub it in my nose, and I said, "You better watch the show from
Oh,
Culver's."
what a
And
bunch
Oh,
of
that's what
they're
it
not.
was.
There's only like
They're
5
not.
people on there.
All right, here we go. NFC matchups. It was
There
Nakua Matata, Pastor Daniel, versus the number one bottom feeder, who's really not the number one bottom feeder anymore,
He's not. He's in the playoffs.
Chris. So 177 of all things to Chris's 112. You got 27 from Jamison Williams, 29 from Puka Nakua. Boo. Bo Nix,
Puka.
20 points. That was a gutsy call. 32 from James Cook, 177.28, and you are a double juggernaut this week.
Juggernaut.
But also, if you can hand me the prop right there, since you are a double juggernaut, you're getting a second award. You are getting the King of Fantasy Football. There you go. There is your crown. A double juggernaut in the playoffs. Speech! Speech!
Wow. I'd like to thank all my fans, first and foremost.
You don't have any
My
fans.
wife for always supporting me, for always putting me down in the XFL, and lifting me up in the men's leagues. I want to thank Puka Nakua personally. I know you're watching this.
Boo.
Thank you for being
Puka!
my namesake all year long and for leading me to a number 1 overall seed and hopefully a championship. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Chris is, like I said, no longer the number one bottom feeder. He's one of the originals, but his team didn't show up this week. 2 from Evan Ingram, 2 from Ken Walker, 4 from Justin Jefferson, 112 points for a playoff team, but really Chris had no chance against the King. No real points on his bench. Chris making the playoffs is all that mattered because he cannot receive the fish. His score this week, the result this week in the end, it didn't even matter. Because at least he's not the bottom feeder. Next matchup was me, West Chesapeake Valley football team of Ohio, versus Chasing the Dream, Tom. And again, it was a nail biter for me. The number 2 versus the number 7. I almost pulled a Nathan. That's what we're going to do.
I mean,
we'll call that a
Nathan.
Nathan.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's closer than it should have been. Low points. I was hoping Jalen Ward was injured. And really, it turned out he was actually sick. That's why he didn't play so much. He could have won this week for Tom. My team was despicable this week. 3 from Jake Ferguson, 6 from George Pickens, 5 from Joe Burrow.
Yeesh.
Only 5? How did I win? I don't know. I was just lucky.
You got sharks, pegs, lucky.
Meanwhile, Tom with Caleb Williams, 19, Jamar Chase with 24, and 31 from Travion Henderson. Unfortunately, he got a Doonzaid because he was a late scratch and got Tom 0 points. He only needed 8 points to beat me, so Tom got left hanging.
Bueller.
Another favorite matchup for Nathan
Bueller.
because our friend Aaron was a double playoff loser this week. It was Dave Raiders versus Release the Draken, and Dave gave a little Release the Draken trash talk in the group text. 165 to Aaron's 141, the 3 seed versus the 6. Aaron had a respectable, but he did not have enough points. Dave had a big week, normally would be a juggernaut. He had 5 players in the 20s. 22 from Jackson Dart, DeAndre Swift, and Kyron Williams. 23 from Nico Collins and 29 from Bijan. Dave gets the Show Me the Money award.
There it is. I showed you.
You don't have the audio?
There's no audio for it.
There is an audio
No,
if you
there's
want to look.
not.
Yep, it's in the,
Let
it's
me
in the
find
folder.
it quick.
That's okay.
What's it called?
It doesn't matter. It's called Show Me the Money.
In the end, it doesn't even
No, it doesn't matter at all.
No, let me
Anyways,
find it.
Aaron, another big week, but not enough. He had 3 players in the 20s. Drake May with 20, Kittle with 22, and Tyrone Tracy with 24, but also Amon-Ra St. Brown 42, with Aaron having an incredibly high score in the playoffs and losing anyway. He gets the biggest loser. And I did that especially because at one point we almost renamed that prize for Dave because he always has big weeks and has heartbreaking losses. So Dave, I gave it to your opponent this week. He deserved it. And Dave, Aaron's showing you the money because
Here, I
you
found
crushed him.
Everybody yell, show me the money!
And so
There you go.
who was right
You were right.
and who was wrong?
I was wrong.
Thank you very much. The last playoff matchup was the the Pistachio Harvest Time Jason versus Not Too Old Bill, which I think his age finally caught up to him. Anyway, It was 163 for Jason to 137 for Bill, the 4-5 matchup. Jason had a great week, 29 from CeeDee Lamb, 20 from Chris Olave, 24 from Josh Allen, but listen to this. Kyle Pitts, 11 catches on 12 targets, 166 yards, 3 touchdowns, 46.6 points. Jason is getting a welcome back to Kyle Pitts. Sing along. This is for Kyle Pitts. Welcome back,
Kyle Pitts.
Kirk Cousins.
Your
Take it out. Kirk Cousins has targeted him
Kirk
in no
Cousins
way
is
that
more
no
to
one
be-
has ever done it before.
It's more welcome back to Kirk Cousins.
I know.
But nobody's starting him. Bill getting 24 from Cody Parkinson, which was a smart move. 19 from Kenneth Gainwell, which is a surprise. 14 from his kicker were all gutsy calls, but sadly, Bill just didn't have the power.
Just can't do it, Captain. I didn't have the power.
Now we go to the real NFC bottom feeders. This is the bottom
Yeah.
feeders of all bottom feeders. It is Buzzers for Life Todd versus Jeremy's White Horses. Todd 163.
That's
Why are
playoff
these guys
score.
in the playoffs?
Both
But
these
even
are.
Jeremy 141. It was a
Wow.
9-10 matchup. Todd with 26 from Purdy, 25 Dallas Goedert, 38 from Trey McBride. But more importantly, a big win against a big opponent. Todd gets the Happy Clown Award. Because Todd is Happy Clown tonight. Unfortunately for Jeremy, Christian McCaffrey only 15 points and an injury. Christian Watson with an injury and only 6 points. 4 starters with an injury designation on Jeremy's team. But worst of all, 141, and Jeremy still lost. He is the sad clown. And in our final matchup, I saved the best for last. Randy versus Eric. It is the old classic versus Chippy's team. 101 to 90.
Ooh.
This was the
Bottom
11-12
feeders for a
11-12 matchup. Yep. Randy -2 from the Patriots defense. 16 points from his kicker. 18 from Tyler Shuck. Can you believe that?
What?
But here's the problem. 12 from Rasheed Rice. 17 from BTJ was still pretty good. Randy did just enough to win this week's NFC pillow fight. A win's a win.
Yeah, it is.
I'll keep talking.
He won't have the fish.
Meanwhile, Eric's
gonna have the fish.
Bucky Irvin with 8 points. Jordan Addison with 8 points. Keenan Allen with 8 points. Brock Bowers with 8 points. And 90 points total. Quoting from the group chat, this is Eric. At least your team scored. My team's horrible. Eric is this week's NFC caboose. We can keep going.
Here we go. Hey,
Let's
we're
go
on
to the XFL.
There we
Let's
go.
do
That's
this.
a placeholder. Coming in, we're starting off at the bottom and working our way up.
First matchup. Oh my.
First matchup is the 8 seed Ethan Daredevil Barone again versus number 7. He's A-Chan Breaker and myself. Last week ended up 121 to 114 with me in the lead. As a reminder, we're going 2 weeks,
2 weeks
per
combined.
matchup here. Yep. And
You're
the
so
scores
tall, the crown doesn't
accumulate.
fit
I know,
totally in the
I gotta,
screen.
Go down here and then see the crown.
Oh.
This matchup ends 258 to 241. Myself. Ethan had a great week from Bijan Robinson, but he started Jordan Addison, Xavier Worthy, David Montgomery, who we've all talked about already, while Chris Olave and Brian Thomas Jr. were on his bench with 20 and 17. We got to give him a whoops-a-daisy.
Whoops-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy.
I didn't do the math, but I think he would have beat me if he started those two.
I was hoping.
It would have been really close.
It was an average of 18.5 points over the 2 weeks. That's not a lot.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I did leave Cortland Sutton on my bench with 25 points, but apparently I didn't need him. I didn't need much. Had average weeks from Achane, Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Robinson, and Fannin. Nothing to write home about really other than the Eagles' defense special teams with 16. But guess what? I'm not last. Next matchup is number
Next
6.
matchup.
Gracie's Grand Team versus number 5, Richard. The Bears still suck. Gracie, so last week crushed Richard 169
70
to
points.
116. Keeping, did you say 70?
That was last week. Oh, I'm sorry. 50-point difference last week.
50-point
I
differential
apologize.
last week. She kept the domination going. winning 299 to 247, the highest score of the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. Although not really a great week for her this week from Lamar Jackson, Jameer Gibbs, Harrison Jr. out this week. I'm not sure when he was ruled out, but it doesn't matter. She doesn't switch her team anyway.
He was ruled out a while ago.
But she did have Puka Nacua giving her a good week. I'm going to give her the best award that dictates how Gracie feels about her team all year, and that is meh.
Something to add.
Yeah. Go for it.
I did the math. She got 50 points on him in week 1 and only 2 points on him this week.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yep. She's facing me next week for the Consolation Bracket Championship, so I hope she stays meh. Richard, on the other hand, will be battling it out with Ethan for last place in the league. He had a good week from George Kittle and Jameson Williams, but he left points on his bench. I think he's got a good shot to beat Ethan next week, especially if Ethan keeps starting players who are out.
That's amazing.
Next
Next
matchup.
matchup.
Number 3, Spooky Season Cheryl versus number 2, Mahomes Depot Allie. Cheryl punches her ticket to the championship. Good job.
How?
With a convincing win over the number 2 seed Allie. 266 to 235. Cheryl was really upset Thursday night when she saw that Kyle Pitts put up 46 points on her bench.
Oh, she didn't
She
start
didn't
him.
start him, but then she felt better when Trey McBride dropped 38.
Whoa, she has both of them?
84 points between the two
Wow.
tight ends on her team. I think she should start them both next
Do you have that flex option to do both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, she can start a second tight end. So we got to give Cheryl the working hard award this year.
Down and it ain't gon' slide. Only thing I fear is God and he on my side. That's the confidence I got, 'cause he got me. That's why I really feel like
You can stop Cheryl Answer.
Allie, on the other hand, only
Come on,
she
Allie.
had 31 from James
let me
Cook,
down.
23 from Josh Jacobs, but the rest of her team, trash. She's still starting Drake London. Come on, Allie.
What?
You were doing so well all year.
No, I should not
Number
get
1.
wet because of this. That's an illegal lineup.
And you're starting Drake London, who's been out for 2 weeks?
Oh,
Come
my
on.
word. So she started him last week
Jason,
and this
if you're
week.
watching, how are you letting her do this? Come on. Does she even want to win? She had a
She
good
doesn't.
chance to win the championship.
I think she was interested, then she fell off
Apparently,
the face of the earth.
yeah. How the mighty have fallen once again. Only fitting to give her the hardly working award.
Allie's the reason that I got wet.
I don't want to change my team.
Yeah.
And for the last matchup.
Last
number 4,
matchup!
Brenna's Power Players versus number 1 Swifties. As a reminder, last week this was 142 Brenna to 84 Rachel. This matchup ended in a 3-point difference.
Wow.
261 to 258. Brenna.
Whoa.
Rachel comes out of the Caboose Award and a 58-point deficit to almost pull out the greatest comeback of all time.
Rachel.
But she falls just short. Brenna's only player breaking 20 points this week was Jamar Chase. Everyone else was 15 and under.
Wow.
Brenna gets the Lucky Award.
You got shocks, pegs, lucky.
No, go ahead. Finish it and I'll do it.
She's lucky because only 3 points separated her from blowing a huge lead and losing a championship.
And I would not have gotten wet.
Yep.
Thanks.
Rachel on the other side, well done on the comeback. But we got to give you this award because it's so perfect.
Missed it by that much.
22 from Jalen Hurts, 31 from Travis Etienne, 42 from St. Brown, 22 from DeAndre Swift. Just so close. The thing that hurt you, that put the nail in the coffin, was only 4.9 from Tyler Warren. And Devontae Adams getting hurt.
So you shouldn't have started Tyler Warren against Seattle with Phillip Rivers.
Her
so
other
Rachel,
option
I
was
could have
Mark
helped
Andrews. So unless you picked up someone
you.
off
Well,
waivers,
anybody would have been better.
anyone would have been better.
But
than
that
you.
is the
So.
perfect award. Missed it by that much. 1.5 each week, 3 points total, almost over 250 for each of them.
almost pulled out.
So we've got
54
another
point
comment from the chat,
comeback.
Mr. Nathan.
What's that?
This is from Cheryl Manser. Daniel said this week was the first time he's ever been proud of me. Like in fantasy football or like all of life? Because that's kind of
Probably
rude.
all of life.
That's not true.
She's been saying that now that she's winning in fantasy football, I'll finally let her sleep in the bed again instead of on the floor. It's like, you're going to get me in
All
trouble.
right, let's get to the water bet pick'ems. We are only
Here we
picking the AFC, NFC, and XFL actual still in the playoff games. We're not doing bottom feeders or consolation playoffs.
Yeah.
So in the NFC, it is Pastor Daniel v. Jason Lone. Who are you going with?
Me?
It's 149 him to 140 Jason. Who are you picking?
Jason, don't let me down.
Whoa!
Ooh,
He's
okay.
against you. That's what the N for. I put an N on all of them, and I was like, why is there an N? Because
Yeah.
it's Nathan.
Yeah.
I'm going to write Nathan here so I remember.
I'm writing it down too, so that's fine.
All right.
Who are you picking?
If you were Aaron, who would you guess that he would take?
He'd probably take Daniel.
I don't know. I think you take Jason.
I feel
Jason
like
beat me once
he
already
would
this
want to
year.
come against you, but I
He
think
would.
he would look at it and be more rational and say, he's picking
think
you.
so?
So we're going to
Okay.
give Aaron that one.
Who are you going with?
I'm going Jason!
Let's go, baby.
I just want to see him
Okay.
beat you. And then it's me versus Dave. It's a 4-point spread. Me 144, Dave 140. Of course, I'm going me. Who you taking?
Dave.
Oh, that's
I'm
mean.
taking Dave.
What?
Let's
All
go.
right.
You know Aaron's taking Dave.
Oh, everybody's against me. All right, in the AFC, it is you versus me. You're
Oh.
142, I'm 131.
Oh.
So I know who you're
I'm
taking.
going me, of course.
I'm going me. Who are you taking?
Daniel.
And Aaron's going to take you too because the spread is so big.
Yep.
Okay, and then it is Judah versus Isaac, best friends forever. But Judah's 143, Isaac's 135. I'm
Yeah.
going Judah.
I'm going Judah.
Aaron's going Isaac.
He had a horrible week, though, kind of.
So are you going to take Judah or Isaac? Take Isaac. Come on, be a man.
Isaac, don't let me down.
All right. And in the XFL,
We got Cheryl versus
But it's a
Brenna in the
2-week
championship,
thing.
so it's a 2-week thing. But we will
get wet
we will
based
get
on
wet
this week's.
week.
Okay.
Yep. And then next week we'll just we'll find a fun thing to do next week. I'm going Cheryl.
Is
I
Brenna
got the utmost faith in
Brenna
her.
actually participating?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go Brenna.
All right.
Sorry, Cheryl. I'm going Brenna.
Really? Who is?
Who do you think Aaron's
Aaron
gonna
will
go
take
with?
Cheryl.
All right. That's a good spread. All right. That's all for the show.
That's
this
the end
week.
of the show.
Water bet's coming out soon.
Hit the cue. See you next time. Good job, everybody. Hit me. Hit me. Good job. Good job. That was a. Ow! Oh, that was.
You
See,
said
this
No,
is so
that's
much-
not what I meant, and you know it.
This is so much better than
Yeah.
Aaron's. So
Throw that in
thank
the
you.
trash, would you? Oh wait,
Yeah.
some more. Here's some more. I'm just gonna have you keep the last.
Yep. This one.
Here's yours. Here. Nathan, would you do all this stuff except for the mic can go back on the shelf?
Yes, sir.
I'll take this.
I'm gonna keep my crown on for water bets.
But if it gets wet, that crown is invaluable. Meaning it has no value. You literally get it for free. I literally went through the drive-thru one time and just asked for a crown and no food, and they gave it to me. It was amazing. No purchase necessary.